reach. Grey Irma, the fierce warrior and protagonist of Moonscars, searches for a mystery that will bring her closer to the truth of her world.
Moonscars is an action platformer set in a dark, gothic world, where players control Grey Irma, a warrior made of clay and bone, on a quest to find her creator, the sculptor. The game features challenging combat that emphasizes precision and timing, with mechanics such as dodging, parrying, and using Ichor, gained from defeating enemies, to perform special abilities or heal. The non-linear world is filled with secrets and intricate level design. Boss battles are notably difficult, requiring mastery of combat mechanics and quick reflexes. A unique feature is the Moon Hunger system, where the game's difficulty increases after each death, making enemies more formidable but rewarding players with more resources. However, this system can be mitigated by using rare items called glands.
Gilded foes, vulnerable only to witchery. Creatures capable of corrupting your very Ichor. Vicious warlords who
is finally preciously near.
Salt and Sanctuary is a challenging action RPG where players explore a dark, mysterious world filled with dangerous creatures, hidden secrets, and powerful bosses. The game features intense combat that tests players' skill and timing as they face tough enemies in brutal battles. As players venture through different environments, they uncover new weapons, abilities, and upgrades that help them survive the harsh world. The game's unique hand-drawn art style and eerie atmosphere create a somber tone, making every encounter feel intense and meaningful. The choices players make while exploring impact their journey as they uncover the truth behind the world's mysteries. Furi is a fast-paced action game that focuses entirely on intense boss battles, offering a unique experience where players face off against powerful boss in dynamic, multi-phase encounters. The game combines elements of twin-stick shooting and melee combat, requiring players to master a set of core actions: shoot, slash, dodge, and parry. Each boss fight is designed with distinct phases, often shifting between ranged and close-quarters combat. The game's aesthetic is heavily influenced by anime and cyberpunk styles, with character designs by Takashi Okazaki, known for his work on Afro Samurai, contributing to its unique visual identity. Complementing the visuals, the soundtrack features contributions from artists like Carpenter Brute and Lorne. Duel is an action game where players explore a dark, expansive world filled with dangerous enemies and tough bosses. The game combines fast combat with exploration, where players find new weapons and abilities to defeat increasingly powerful foes. Each area is filled with secrets, hidden items, and challenging battles, making every part of the journey exciting and unpredictable. The story unfolds through the character's mysterious past and the world's secrets, with each battle and decision affecting the path forward. The game's hand-drawn art style and immersive soundtrack enhance the atmosphere, creating a unique and intense experience.
in a final act of vengeance.
Eldest Souls is an action-packed game where players take on the role of a lone warrior on a mission to defeat powerful bosses. The game focuses on intense, strategic battles where each fight tests players' timing and skill. Players must learn each boss's attack patterns and weaknesses to defeat them and uncover the secrets of the world. Throughout their journey, players explore a dark, ruined world and find upgrades to improve their abilities, making each battle more challenging. The game features a pixel art style and a haunting soundtrack that creates a tense, immersive atmosphere, keeping players engaged from start to finish.
Powers beyond mortal comprehension. Encounter a cast of intriguing characters. Carve your own path to victory. Slay them all!
Ashen is an action RPG where players explore a dark, open world filled with dangerous creatures and hidden secrets. The game focuses on exploration and combat, where players fight enemies and team up with others to survive. Players can build their character by finding new gear and abilities, which help them face tougher challenges. The world is designed to feel alive, with dynamic weather and a day-night cycle that impacts gameplay. The minimalist art style and atmospheric soundtrack create a somber mood, adding to the emotional depth of the journey as players uncover the mysteries of the world. In Bleak Sword DX, you're thrown into a brutal, dark medieval world where every battle tests your skills to the limit. It's not just about hacking away. Every swing of your sword, every block, and every dodge needs to be precise if you want to survive. You'll face off against terrifying monsters and giant bosses, all while exploring eerie, pixelated landscapes that feel like they're straight out of a nightmare. The minimalist art style and haunting soundtrack only add to the atmosphere, making each fight feel intense and personal. Every victory makes you stronger, unlocking more weapons and abilities to help you take on even bigger challenges. If you're a fan of tough, no-nonsense combat, and a world that won't hold your hand, this game's definitely worth diving into. Tunic is an adventure game where players explore a mysterious world filled with puzzles, secrets, and hidden dangers. You control a small fox-like character who must navigate through forests, caves, and ruins, solving puzzles and fighting enemies along the way. The game features a unique mix of exploration and combat, where learning new abilities helps you uncover more of the world's mysteries. With its charming yet mysterious art style and cryptic language, the game encourages you to discover its story piece by piece, while uncovering powerful items and abilities that aid in your journey. Each area is full of challenges and surprises, making every moment feel exciting and rewarding. Hyper Light Drifter takes you on an exciting journey through a beautiful yet dangerous world, where you play as a drifter searching for answers to an ancient mystery. The game mixes fast combat with deep exploration, challenging players to fight off tough enemies while uncovering hidden areas and solving puzzles. As you move through the world, you discover powerful weapons and upgrades that help you overcome obstacles and face even greater threats. The game stands out with its striking art style and emotional soundtrack, creating a haunting atmosphere that keeps you engaged throughout your adventure. You play as a crow tasked with collecting souls for a bureaucratic afterlife organization. The story begins when your assigned soul is stolen, leading you to a realm untouched by death where creatures have grown beyond their natural lifespan and are driven by greed and power. To retrieve the stolen soul, you must venture through various areas, each filled with unique inhabitants and secrets. combat involves using melee weapons, arrows, and magic to defeat a variety of enemies, including formidable bosses with their own stories and motivations. As you progress, you can customize your character's stats and master new abilities and upgrades. Lilies' Quietus of the Nights is an action RPG where you play as a young girl on a quest to uncover the truth behind a dark curse that has plagued the world. The game features immersive exploration, tense battles, and a rewarding adventure, with players acquiring new skills by defeating various blighted enemies. With 26 unique abilities to discover, including swordplay, archery, and magic, players can customize Lily's stats and abilities to suit their playstyle. The narrative unfolds through interactions with complex characters, including immortal knights, and the story's outcome varies based on the player's choices, offering multiple endings. Blasphemous 2 is a 2D action-adventure game set in the dark world of Sevastodia, where the penitent one must stop the rebirth of a mysterious force known as the Miracle. The game builds on the Metroidvania genre, with interconnected areas, challenging combat, and exploration. Players can choose from 3 weapons, each with its own skill tree, and customize their playstyle with rosary beads and prayers. The narrative explores themes of faith, penance, and consequences, with multiple endings depending on player choices. The game has received praise for its atmospheric world, difficult gameplay, and deep storytelling, with a DLC expansion adding more content and replayability.
Of the confraternity of salt. Less mercy. Of the confraternity of incorruptible flesh. All under the dictate of the old.
Dead Cells is a 2D action platformer that blends roguelike and Metroidvania elements. Players control an immortal being who inhabits decapitated bodies, exploring a vast, ever-changing island filled with enemies, traps, and secrets. Each time you die, progress resets, but you keep certain permanent upgrades like new abilities and weapons that help improve your chances in future runs. The game features procedurally generated levels, ensuring that each playthrough feels unique. With fast, fluid combat and strategic use of a variety of weapons, Dead Cells requires skillful dodging and quick thinking. Critics have praised its addictive gameplay, smooth controls, and high replay value, making it a standout in the indie game scene. Hollow Knight is an action-adventure game set in the vast, decaying kingdom of Hallownest, where players control a silent, insect-like warrior known as the Knight. The game offers a sprawling, interconnected world filled with hidden paths, ancient cities, and perilous caverns, encouraging exploration and discovery. As players venture deeper, they encounter over 140 enemies and 30 formidable bosses, each presenting unique challenges and requiring skillful combat strategies. The Knight can acquire various abilities, such as dashing, double jumping, and casting spells, to navigate obstacles and defeat adversaries. Additionally, players can equip charms, ancient relics that grant special powers. Dark Souls Remastered is an intense action RPG where players dive into a dark, unforgiving world filled with deadly enemies and bosses. The game challenges you to carefully time your attacks, blocks, and dodges as you explore dangerous environments and face overwhelming threats. Every victory feels earned, and each defeat teaches you how to improve your strategy for the next fight. As you explore, you uncover hidden areas, collect powerful items, and strengthen your character to survive the brutal challenges ahead. The game's deep lore, haunting atmosphere, and tough difficulty create a rewarding experience for those brave enough to face its world.
Okay everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, please leave a like and subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to get notified when we release new content. We hope to see you in the next video.